What's up everybody? Welcome to the Stocks channel. Today the stock market had a strong bounce off of a very critical support zone and the bulls are maintaining the bull trend. First up, let's take a look at the S&P 500 SPY ETF. So let's crack open this chart and see what's going on in the stock market today. Alright. Today's SPY was up 1.31% and we did get that very strong bounce off of that gap fill support right around 482. And I told you yesterday, when you get a bearish candle like this, you need follow through, meaning in order to stay bearish, we needed to break yesterday's low. And as you can see from the price action, we gapped up and from there we just continued to run and we actually broke yesterday's high. So this is why I always tell you, while we are in a bull trend, the odds during pullbacks are that we're going to put in higher lows before the next higher high. So from here, it looks like we are well on our way towards my next price target at 494. And it looks like we're going to blast off to yet again another brand new all-time high. And if we break 494, we get that blow off top scenario into the 500s. So there's nothing magical about this. We're playing the odds and we know in a bull trend we're likely going higher. So during pullbacks we're looking for buying opportunities near support zones because at support we can easily manage our risk. So yesterday was a bearish candle and I even told you yesterday it could have been a bear trap because of the fact that we were near critical support in a bull trend. And as of today we can officially see it was indeed a bear trap and we are going higher. So tomorrow, look for this gap fill zone right around 490 and that previous high at 491. And if we break 491, we're in blow off top territory yet again, even though I will say watch that price target at 494. But if we blast through 494, we are well on our way higher towards 501 and likely higher. So it's a bull trend until it's not. And as you can see, price action is back above all the moving averages yet again. All of the moving averages are positively sloping. They have separation and this is still a very powerful bull trend. Do not bother trying to call a top. I know a lot of you are trying to do that and it's very difficult to do. Even the best of the best can't call a top in a bull market, so good luck trying. On the NASDAQ 100 triple Qs, we were up 1.18% today, and just like SPY, we had a bearish candle yesterday, but we closed right near support, and we didn't break yesterday's low, and today we are very close to getting back over that 5 EMA. So the bulls are very close to maintaining this bull trend. They simply just need to break today's high, close that gap at 424, and then push higher to break out above the previous all-time high at 429, and then we're well on our way towards that price target at 437. So in the NASDAQ 100 triple Qs, stay bullish above 416, which is also that rising 20 daily moving average. And if we break below it, we still have support down here right around the gap fill at 413 and the breakout at 411. So there's no reason to be bearish on the triple Qs unless we lose all of this critical support. And yes, that critical support is nearby, but that's why we found buyers today, because we were so close to very critical support. On the Dow Jones, we were up 0.98% today, getting an equal size candle of yesterday's bearish engulfing candle. And I told you we had to break down below 381 if we were going to continue lower. And as you can see, we found buyers at 381 and that was the low of the day for today. And we pushed all the way back above the closing all-time high at 385. So above 385, we go towards 391, and the Dow Jones is as simple as staying bullish above 377. On the Russell 2000 IWM ETF, we were up 1.33% today, and I think there's a lot of opportunity here because if you look at IWM, we are now closing above a rising 20 daily moving average with a bull trend. And we just had an intraday bounce off of the rising 50 EMA. So in the small caps, I'm going to go ahead and say we're going much higher. And I think we're going to start blasting higher towards 207. But that is going to require that bull breakout back above 196 and then 199. Above 199, we push higher towards 203 and then my price target at 207. So I suggest staying bullish as long as we're above that rising 50 EMA. If we break down below 190, then we're likely coming back down towards 186. On the ARKK ETF, we're up 1.37% today, and the ARKK bulls need to hold this support very importantly, because if they cannot hold this support, this does look like a double top rejection from 48 on a break and close down below 45.7. So yesterday we closed below that, but today we closed above it. So the bulls and the bears are battling it out at this neckline. And if the bears are victorious and they break that support, this will be a double top that'll likely take us down towards 43. So watch that critical support, and the bulls need to break above 48. And if the bulls can break above 48, this could be a double bottom, and then we could likely go higher towards 50 to 51. On the VIX, we were down 3.28% today, and I will continue to say this. The VIX spiking during pullbacks is completely normal as long as it stays below 15. And then we want to see the VIX getting crushed to lower prices as we continue to grind higher in this bull trend. This is typical VIX behavior of little tiny spikes in fear as we pull back, and then resuming the crushing of the VIX as we continue higher to all-time highs. On Bitcoin, we're currently up nearly 1%, and Bitcoin did bounce off of the retest of that support at 42,000, and that's why I'm telling you I suggest staying bullish in Bitcoin while it is above 42,000, because we may have seen the low, and even though we didn't hit my price target at 38,000, we did get very close, only about $500 away. So it's possible this pullback is over and we are continuing higher towards 50,000, so stay bullish above 42,000. The next critical resistance test will be up here right around 44,500. On Nvidia stock, we're up 2.44% today with a perfect bounce off of that support at 606, and that's the support I told you to pay attention to. And if we break 633, I think we're going straight towards 670, even though I do have a price target right there, right around 649. Stay bullish above 606, and price action is back above all the moving averages yet again. And we still have a ways to go until we get to earnings, so we could easily continue this bull trend into earnings and hit that price target at 670. On Tesla stock, we're up 0.84% today, and it still looks like we're down below this negatively sloping 5 EMA, so I still think it's possible that we are going down towards my price target between 170 and 173. Now, if at any point we break 197, then we're going towards that gap fill below 207, and then we could still go lower at a later date. But right now, this looks like a rejection from resistance, which means we could still be going lower, and we will need to break that support right around 182 to 183. On Apple stock, we're up 1.33% today, and Apple did have earnings after the bell, and I told you Apple would likely go down towards 183 and then up towards 187. And that's sort of what played out today, even though we didn't hit all of the price targets perfectly. We did go a little bit lower and then start to bounce. But after earnings, anything is possible, so we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. So watch the two gaps. We have the gap above 187 and the gap right around 183. So jumping back over to the S&P 500, there's nothing magical about what we're doing here. We're following a bull trend, and the odds in a bull trend is that we continue to put in higher lows and higher highs, and I still think there's a very good chance we could go higher to another brand new all-time high and then possibly get a blow-off top scenario. If you've never been a part of a blow-off top scenario, I'll walk you through it day by day if that plays out. They're very rare and they're not guaranteed, so even though I'm saying it could happen, just keep in mind it's very unlikely due to the rarity. However, I think we may have the conditions to get one because there's still a lot of people trying to call a top, and if too many people are trying to call a top, we're just going to continue to go higher. So it's a bull trend until it's not, and hammer that home. It is a bull trend until it is not, meaning the price action and the chart have to tell us it's no longer a bull trend, not any single person or anybody's opinion, because these people are constantly proven wrong, and they will constantly try to call tops, and they will constantly try to scare you out of your long positions. The only thing that can't lie to us is the chart, so who gives a crap what anybody else says? Let's follow the price action and the trend. And right now, they are both still bullish. If you want to come crush this market, come join us over at Bank Trade Alerts, where you will get all of your buy and sell alerts directly via email and text message, and you can find out how to join Bank below. We are going to absolutely crush the market this year, so come join us at Bank and crush the market with us. If you want access to all of my intraday updates and technical analysis, then you need to be in the Stock Channel Discord server, and you can find out how to join that below as well. So thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you're crushing this market, and as always, I will see you in the next episode.